really been craving Pokeballs. Anyways. She was like Pog Champ. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So, sup guys? Sup, yup. Playing the video game. Hello. Sup guys? So yeah, I was gonna go live yesterday. But there was a wasp that was terrorizing my room. I feel like my camera shifted. Maybe it did. Huh. Was there proof of this wasp? Yes, of course there is proof. But anyways, it was flying around. And also, before I get into the wasp story, I've been like having really, like every time I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning, I wake up with my throat burning a lot and my nose super dry. I don't know why. So, it friggin' sucks because it's been like every night, but throughout the day I'm okay-ish, kind of, not really. Yeah. It sucks. It really does burn in the morning. I don't know what it is, but anyways, I have the body of the wasp. No. So the wasp, I was getting ready to start stream, when all of a sudden I hear bzz, 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 like freaking out buzz. Like the buzz is freaking out, and I see it fly from it's behind my blinds, so it's like back and forth. So I'm like, what the hell is that? Hello? So I was like, oh god, I have to kill this before I start streaming because there's no way I'm gonna stream while this thing is there. And this one was like weirdly, like, I don't know if it was aggressive, but it was a determined wasp. And I was like, okay, hopefully it doesn't come out of the blinds, because then we'll have a real problem. Taquito, thanks for the prime. It comes out of the blinds. Oh. Now I'm freaking out. I start screaming. I scream. And I run out of my room. I'm running out of my room. My eye's itchy. Cause I literally see it flying. I see it fly towards me. I scream, I run out of my room, and I close my door. And then I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like, I need to stream, but I'm not streaming with that thing in there. So I slightly open my door, and I can see it flying around. It's like, it's flying everywhere it can in my room. Over my bed, over my closet, my dresser, my desk. It's going everywhere. It's on my fan. So it decides to like stop all the way on the roof. And it's really tall, so I can't reach it. And it's just there, just menacingly there. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, hopefully if I make the room dark and I make the hallway really bright, it'll be attracted to the light. Okay, that didn't work, but I tried. And so then I was like, I'm freaking out. So then I had to get help, and a net was involved. But the net, you couldn't close the net, so every time we'd capture the wasp, it would fly out, and I'd scream, I freak out, I run out of the room, and then capture it again. And this time I hit it, but then it escaped the net, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be angry at me, so I run out. But then the wasp is captured again, and you know, it was handled, taken care of. And that was my night. It was a peaceful night after that wasp was gone. It took like a couple of hours. I'm not even kidding. I think it was like maybe 7 p.m. by the time we captured the wasp. It was a long time. What happened to it? It's gone. Anyways, I'm like, oh, phew. Finally, I'm free to be in my room. I wake up this morning. It's like 1 p.m. I'm like scrolling on TikTok on my bed. And I start hearing violent buzzing again. I'm like, I can ignore it. But I couldn't. I couldn't ignore it because it was like, it was loud and it wouldn't stop. But this time it wasn't right behind my setup. It was like on the other side of the room, but still, I did not like the idea of that thing like flying midstream. I did not want that at all to happen, so I got help again. Never seen a streamer cancel a stream over a wasp. Okay, I feel like you're severely underestimating how scary it is to have a wasp flying around. Okay, if you can do it, then sure. Good for you. I can't, though. I can't. I'm not that type of person. I don't like bugs. I don't like them. Nah. It didn't take hours to handle it. Well, the problem is, when you have like ceilings that are ridiculously high and you can't reach them, it's really freaking hard. Okay? It's really hard unless you get a ladder. And then it's like, what if it starts flying once you're on the ladder? Then what? So, anyways, it was hard to capture. Anywho. The friggin' buzzing. The next day. I open up the blinds, the net, handle the situation, and then the next day, so today, yes, today, this happened today. I open up the blinds and guess what, guys? I guess I can show you. And graduation. I don't know how to show this. Maybe I can send it to myself on Discord, because it'll be really hard to see. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. Hold, please, hold. Let me get the picture of the wasp too while I'm at it. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Ooh. It's just like a super zoomed in pictures. It looks kind of funny, but you will understand. Okay. Let me move this. Am I hearing it again? No. Googling a wasp pic? No. No, 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 no. This is very much real. It just really zoomed in. now that I'm really looking at it. Okay. No, I want this first. I didn't play League. I couldn't even play League because there was a wasp flying in my room. Jordan, thanks for the 5 gifted. Okay, look at this. Look it and hold it second by second. No. Okay. This is the wasp. Now this was when it was on the roof. Subs are 35% off, by the way. Oh! Okay, but in this picture, you can't kind of see it. This part, it's so weird. I think the wings were covering it, but this part is like body, and it's just a line, and then it's this like stinger? Yeah, the butt part. That's not even a wasp. Yes, it is, you idiot. It's just zoomed in. It kind of becomes pixelated. It loses it. But it was all the way up in the roof. It is a wasp. Anyways. It was just flying around, and I couldn't be in my room. I couldn't do it. Looks like a cave drawing of a wasp you found on Google. It's real. Anyways. Hi, Steph. Yeah, so this is that. And guess what I find when I open up the blinds? Guess what I found, guys? Oop. What is that? What is that? Yup. Oh, hell no. I know. I was like, oh. Are you kidding me? Anyways, the nest has been destroyed, eradicated, gone. But yeah, I was like, this is kind of small though. Were they like, what were they doing? Did they just start construction recently or what? You know? It was empty. It was empty when I crushed it. I didn't do it. No way, I was not getting near that thing. But, empty for now? No, forever. Because after that, I literally was like, nope. And I like blocked the whole area. I just was, no thank you. No thanks. So, if you see a small one reform, there won't be a next time. I promise you, I handled it. And if there is, then there's probably another place that they're getting in. But, yeah. So I was not joking about the wasps. They do have the ugliest architecture. That's such a good point. It is actually the ugliest architecture there is, I feel like, for the bee wasp family. Why didn't you just do this? That's not real. Is that real? Is that real? He's killing the wasps because they're attacking his bees. See, wasps are evil! That's insane! Captured it with chopsticks? Because... Wait a minute. Did he even... Did he hit... anything but the wasp? Or is that just the noise of the wasp hitting the bowl? Yeah, no, I don't like wasps, and I'm sorry guys, but they had to go. They had to go, so hi Fartbrugga. Yeah, no, gone. No. And I was like, that's kind of like a small thing though, right? Is that a small nest? Was it a wasp kicked me on the forehead? No. Is it still there? Hell no, it's not. No, 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 no. 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 When I took it down though, a bunch of like dirt came out of it. Does anybody know what that means? I had to clean it and everything. I cleaned everything, but yeah, no. What a bunch of slobs. Nests are made of dirt. Oh. Well, yeah. Gone. Vacuumed. Crushed. Out of here. Because, no. My room is not, I'm not sharing the place with a wasp. Wasps. It was ridiculous. But I think I handled it. If I hear buzzing again, no, it should be the end of all buzzing. Hopefully. Hopefully. Crazy it built in the nest inside the house. I'd be worried how they got in. I think I took care of how they got in. I think so. We'll see. I mean, they're more than welcome to build a nest anywhere but my room. You said that the last 3 times? No, I did not. I didn't say I handled how they were getting in. I just said I kept killing them. Can't wait for the next episode of the Wasp drama. Yeah, no. I hate them. They're, ugh. Ew, like who even likes wasps? Who? Do people, I need to actually, what do wasps do? Wasps. Why wasps are wonderful, okay, propaganda? Why can't I, like, can't see any of my taskbars. Hello? I literally can't see any of them. What the hell? Guru, thanks for the 100 pennies.
Hi, Marsupial.
Wasps. Whoa! Massive hornet nest removal? Don't mind me scratching my nose, you guys. Freaking allergies. I promise I'm not picking it. Yo, is it chill if I pick my nose real quick? This literally was how I was living. Nah, but it felt like it. Oh, this is so gross. This is hornet, not wasp. Does it matter? Ew. Ew. How did this even happen?
Oh.
Ew! Ew!
Probably a little more in there, but that's the most of it.
How do you get into this profession? Profession? That's the word, right? I don't even know what type of wasp it was, but it kind of looked like that, but I don't know about the yellow
This
part.
hornet is the most venomous in the world.
It kind of, yeah, this is what I was talking about, the extended butt.
Because a single
It wasn't yellow.
sting can kill you in less than 5 seconds, but it is building a nest to reproduce, and they will attack everyone who doesn't like.
Skinny
This
queen.
hornet is the most venomous.
T as hell. Ooh!
We're cooking some wasp.
You're brave as
fried.
hell, bro.
It's delicious.
Hey, look here, folks. This is what happens when you get you one of these here things from
Oh my god, just press it!
tractor out of the wood to them. Push my little butt 4, 5, 16, 17 little wasp all at one time.
Did you even press it that whole video? Whatever. Oh my god, remember Brave Wilderness? I used to be so obsessed with this YouTube channel. I would watch them all the time growing up. Ugh, gross. I hate... Okay, let's see. I think I saw this up here.
Wasps. They're pretty annoying, but what would happen if all the wasps in the world just disappeared?
I don't want them all to disappear. I just don't
Well,
want them to exist
Before you
in my
start
room.
celebrating, let's have a
You know
little
what I
look
mean?
at some of the lesser known wonders of wasps. If there are no wasps, it's not just the insect that would be lost, but a complex
Grow
society
up. How
with
about
some
you grow up?
surprising similarities to our own. All wasps have a role to fulfill, be it as a queen, or the wasp equivalent of a caretaker, a guard, or even a nanny. They're also a lot smarter than we give them credit for. Some wasps can recognize each other's faces, so they know where they are in the hierarchy and if
me
they're
though,
friend
right?
or foe. And they can be trained to detect explosives and illegal drugs. Wasps are a key predator, and the loss of any predator would have a huge knock-on effect on the ecosystem.
Ugh, gross.
This is because wasps protect plant life, crops, and other creatures from spiders, millipedes, flies, caterpillars, aphids, and much more. In fact,
Also
they
gross.
catch around 14 million kilograms worth of insects every year in the UK alone, most of which they take home to feed their young. So
Someone
without
wants to know
wasps,
how to
you'd see
outsmart
many plants left
streamers.
unprotected and a big rise in the number of uninvited creatures in your home. The bee population
You know what? I'd rather have a spider not on my bed. That being said, do not crawl on my bed. But you listen. I'll be chill with a spider because I know their webs will handle other situations, but not on my bed. I'd rather have a spider though than a freaking wasp.
has gone down significantly over the past 30 years because of pesticides, changes in land use, and climate change. Wasps face a similar threat, they just don't capture the public imagination in the same way. Studies show people associate bees with more positive, cuddly imagery like honey, flowers, and pollen, while wasps evoke more negative terms like stinging, pain, and rage. But this is unfair, because wasps perform many of the same functions as bees, and wasps are crucial
Nah,
pollinators
you know
too.
what?
In
Shout out to spiders for real, because there was a stink bug in my room, and I think it was a stink bug at least. I don't know. And I lost it. Guess who I found stuck on a web? Dead.
If wasps didn't exist, we'd lose over 100 different types of orchids, and figs too. That might not sound like a big deal, but every species of fig relies on its own species of pollinating fig wasp for fertilization.
That's weird
In turn,
and
more than
interesting.
1,000
I guess.
tropical birds and mammals depend on figs, and therefore wasps, to survive. There are thousands of species of wasps out there, most of
I don't see them.
which go about their business quietly, and only 1%
No, the
of
hell they don't.
these are the type that buzz around your picnic. The most off-putting feature of the wasp is its ability to sting. But that sting has some
Exactly.
interesting features. It contains a toxin, which lab studies suggest could have anti-cancer properties.
I
So
have
what-
heard that recently though, about how the is it called wasp or bee venom or whatever it is that has venom can help
Wasps have a lot to offer.
fight
By the
against
time
breast
they're
cancer.
out and after your ice cream, they're in the last throes of their life, which is only 2 weeks to a month long. because when the queen has no more need for them, they have to leave, confused, jobless, homeless, and desperate for a sugar fix. So let's give the wasps a break. After all, without them we'd have more pests, less biodiversity, and more global food insecurity. So as much as it's our instinct to panic and flap our arms whenever we see them,
Wasp
stop.
cells. Yo, get these wasp cells out of my room, bro. So you got rid of an anti-cancer unlimited farm. Like I said, they're fine. I don't inherently hate them. I hate them in my room. I don't like any of that stuff in my room. Nope. Nope, nope, no. No, 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 no. And you know what? While we're on that topic, I regret buying a bed with drawers underneath it because, bugs. You're never gonna get superpowers if you don't let bug bite. If you don't let the bugs bite or sting you. I wouldn't want that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm passing up on the wasp. Double it and give it to the Knicks. Anyways, yeah. Beautiful wasp zombifies cockroach. Wait,
In
what?
the African savannah lives a very interesting creature. This is
I've never been
Ampulex
stung by a
compressor,
bee or a
the
wasp
jeweled
before.
cockroach wasp.
I don't really want to know what that feels like.
She is on the hunt for something,
That's a pretty freaky wasp. It's
and
green.
this is it. A cockroach.
It hurts. It's unpleasant. Really?
She approaches it carefully, as the roach is far bigger than she is.
Disgusting! Sorry. Ugh,
Once she is close enough,
I'm getting chills.
strike.
I'm not even kidding. I don't know if you can't see it. Chills. I don't like this.
Stinging it twice. The first sting disables the roach's front legs.
How is it singing it though? By its mouth?
The second, she
Oh, no,
delivers
there's a
directly
little
into
bit.
the insect's brain.
See, that thing is mean.
But this does not kill the roach, nor is it even paralyzed. The wasp's venom simply disables the roach's escape reflex. Were you to turn on the light, it would not
I
scatter.
have a fear of cockroaches, and that's fair. Me too. I don't like them. Well,
While
actually,
the venom
you know what
begins
freaks
to
me
take
out
effect,
more?
The roach grooms
Centipedes.
itself compulsively.
Oh no. Ew!
The wasp waits nearby.
Ew.
Having waited long enough, the wasp returns to her prey.
Ew! She's pulling on the antenna.
Vibrating her wing muscles like this allows her to sever the roach's antenna. Scientists think that by tasting the roach's blood, she can gauge how effective her sting has been. Too little
Roaches
venom
have
and
blood?
the roach will recover before she is done with it. Too much and it may die too soon.
Ew.
Satisfied, the wasp leads the stupefied insect to her burrow.
Gross. Ew.
She probes the roach's body, looking for just the right place. Once she has found it, she lays on it a single egg. The roach is not sustenance for her, but rather for her young. Now she must protect her investment. She carefully seals the burrow with twigs and rocks. A process that may take 30 minutes or more.
This is so gross.
Inside the burrow, the roach remains, alive and well, but unable to escape. The egg will soon hatch. As a grub, the young insect will bore its way into the cockroach's body and consume its internal organs in the order most likely to keep it alive for as long as possible.
Wow. That's
1 month
awesome.
later, a new wasp emerges.
We know what you did. Ugh, gross.
Ready to begin the process again.
Well, anyways, yeah, guys. So, I fought the wasp and I won. And I won. Oh my god, my bangs. Whoa. Octopus are colorblind, but they can camouflage themselves. I like how we went from wasps to crabs. I got a little sidetracked, but yeah. 300 subs missing for the goal. Dink donk, dink donk. Subs are 35% off. 35. That's a steal. But no, yeah, I don't like wasps at all. I'm sorry to all the wasp lovers out there, but how many subs to untangle that earphones? 50. There. Does my headphone wire tangle bother you that much? Wasp Twitter is gonna love this. The wasp community. I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I told you guys about the story about the wasp that was right here. I was playing a League game. I was playing League, and I look, and all of a sudden there's a wasp on the top of my mic stand. Ooh, hell no. It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there. I was like, how long has that thing been there for? Yeah, no. Did you flee? Yup. No, I'm good. I'm good. Wanted it on the game? Nah. Mic plays back what I sound like. So this is how many subs to turn off face cam? 100. So it's really weird. I can't hear anything and I don't like that. Not a fan. Yeah. There, I did it. Untangled. Ugh. I can't stand hearing myself. I can't not hear myself. It just, I can't do it. Because there's so much stuff playing at the same time. The music, if a video game, so. Yeah. I hate hearing myself. Typical narcissist streamer. It's not even about narcissism. It's just, I honestly can't speak without being able to hear myself. Especially for like longer streams. Low-key hoped untangling would kill one earphone. Oopsie. What the hell is wrong with you? Yo, what's going on? You gonna try New Game Plus for God of War? What's that? I don't know what's New Game Plus. If I hate it cause while playing games I can't hear. Well, you know, it's just fine for me. I need to hear myself speak in a mic. I can't do anything else. Word of it. Never did. We should watch a video on the Valkyrie Queen fight. Valkyrie Queen God of War. God of War 4? Is that the one I'm... Oh my god, I had the best snack ever before stream. It was just a bowl of cucumbers with lemon, salt, and red crushed pepper. So good. I think it's this one. Seven minutes.
She healed the wounds of both mortals and...
Oh, maybe I should listen. Oh, so you collect the heads, and then the last head summons the big bad final Valkyrie. I see. Valkyrie favor complete, the High Council.
Ah, here we have Air, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Air was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm.
Okay,
Where
W
her
support.
sisters were violent rapids, Air was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and...
Hey, I was listening to that. Okay. Well, that was cool. What was that? Chill, girl. Oh, she can walk. It's really hard, I bet. Aw, she does one of those. That's annoying. Oh. can tell it's a dude playing. That was so... Okay, what does that mean? Classico, yes. What is happening? Oh! Where'd she go? What was that? He needs a little ice hose thing. Cutting it real close.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed, but...
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
You speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one Queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father.
Alright.
He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something, or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Okay. That was cool. I am gonna play Ragnarok. So Freya was a Valkyrie? Valkyrie? Valkyrie?
Well, we did it, I suppose.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a
Who's Valkyrie's
reanimated head.
voice actress? I don't know, but I expected something more majestic.
I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. But so much of this could
The
be
voice did
avoided.
sound a little weird, right? I
Said
thought that
yourself,
too.
Ed. It does not
Right.
matter anymore.
Who might have judged
Past is the
Valkyrie?
past.
Well, it's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
That seems really hard. More matronly than majestic. Ugh. That seems super hard. I'm not good at those. Skyrim, but it's a modern game. Jesus. I had to do this for all achievements. It was genuinely so frustrating.
D, it's me, Lydia.
Ooh.
I need you to wake up, D.
Lydia?
You're finally
Where am I?
woke. I just have the AI thing. What'd that mean?
My friend here tried to explain the situation and got roped in.
Okay. What was that? God of War, Kratos kills all gods. Which game you're playing today? I'm not playing a game today, I don't think. I don't know what I should play. Last time we did a poll, it was literally 50-50. I said which game? Red Dead Redemption 1 or God of War Ragnarok? And it was split. Someone had to have done that on purpose, but still. I don't know. Whoa, whoa. Hey, the old games don't look that bad, actually, though.
Challenge me, mortal. A god of Olympus.
Poseidon.
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon. Leave the sea and face me. You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Kratos. Hey. I didn't vote because it was like, I was asking chat's opinion. What would I vote? You should play when you get your PS5. I'm not getting a PS5! Cut to when I have a PS5. So, guys. I don't know. You can pull it on your Patreon. Jordan wasn't there. He should vote. Okay, run a poll again. Red Dead Redemption 1 or God of War Ragnarok for next game. What are the people saying? Oh my god, you guys. I had an awesome YouTube idea that I wanted to do. And it includes Kratos. That's all I'll say. Can we get to poll? There we go. Thank you. Can you post that on YouTube? Oh no! No, 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 no. No Aphrodite X Kratos. Hell no. What is this? He seems so skinny there. Kratos gets on Ozempic? Hey, this is... I can watch this, right? Because this is 8 years ago, before any of the newer games came out.
God of War for PS4, we see series protagonist Kratos taking on a new mythological foe.
I know we already watched a video about Kratos' timeline, but I need more.
But we here at Suggestive Gaming figured now would be a good time to go over Kratos' first set of opposition, the Greek Pantheon. So strap yourself in, because this is what you need to know about the entire original God of War saga, from start to finish. Our story begins with the Primordials, the very first beings to come into existence, fighting for control of their creation, Earth. This war ravished the world, and eventually the three Furies were born from the rage and power of the battle. The Furies were then tasked to honor oaths between the various beings of Earth. Their first victim was the Hecatoncheires, Aegeon, who had broken an oath to one of the first gods, Zeus. To make an example of Aegeon, the Furies petrify his body into the prison of the damned for anyone who dared to break an oath in the future. Eventually, the Furies began to take guidance from the god of war, Ares, who convinced them to join
like
him in a
the
siege
baddie versions of those like flying guys we fought
on Olympus. Believing their forces to be too weak, the Queen of the Furies, Alecto, birthed a
The
son
result
with Ares,
is
hoping to create a
Ragnarok.
powerful war.
Oh, the poll is in. Ragnarok wins. Okay, well. Alright. Should we do a sub goal? So like what should we do, live Kratos cosplay? Like what, 900 maybe? Or lower? 850. At 5 subs. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to do this actually.
Warrior. This warrior, Orkos, proved to be a failure in Ares' eyes and was disowned. However, the Furies decided to use him as their Oathkeeper. With Ares still in search for his warrior to help take over Olympus, Zeus hears of a prophecy foretelling his death at the hands of one of his sons, a marked warrior. Ares is then tasked to find and dispose of this threat. Ares discovers Deimos, a young Spartan who bore a birthmark all over his body,
want to.
and storms the city to capture him. During the kidnapping, Deimos' brother, another young Spartan by the name of Kratos, attempts to stop the god, but he is struck down, leaving a scar over his right eye. Ares attempts to kill Kratos for this, but his sister, Athena, the goddess of war, convinces him to spare the boy. Deimos is then taken to the god of death, Thanatos, to prevent the prophecy and
young
protect
Kratos?
Zeus. Kratos, tortured by his inability to save his brother, vows to never fail like that again and tattoos a replica of Deimos'
I don't know.
birthmark on himself in remembrance. Kratos' rage and pain remained with him as he became a leading member of the Spartan army, eventually marrying a Spartan woman named Lysandra, and the two have a daughter whom they name Calliope. Calliope unfortunately contracts a plague, which infects her skin and causes the Spartan authorities to decide for her to be thrown into a chasm and left to die. Kratos then sets off to find the cure for her disease, a mysterious element with the exceptional healing abilities called ambrosia. Unbeknownst to Kratos, the gods had a wager in which they selected various heroes whom they believed would be the first to obtain the ambrosia. Kratos was chosen by Ares, likely due to their prior run-in in which Kratos displayed his resilience and bravery. After battling the other gods' selected heroes, Kratos fights a climactic battle with an army of barbarians and their leader Ulrich, who was trying to retrieve the ambrosia to heal his own father. Kratos eventually bests Ulrich and captures the ambrosia, but at the cost of many of his men. Upon returning to Sparta, Kratos heals his daughter, and the king of Sparta bestows on him the title of captain. As captain of the Spartan army, Kratos leads his men to many victorious battles, often slaying scores of enemies with an increasing hunger for power, despite the wishes of his wife. Eventually, Kratos comes across a familiar enemy, the barbarian King Ulrich, who still blames Kratos for his father's death. Kratos and his army are no match for the rebuilt barbarian army, and Kratos, moments away from death at the hands of Ulrich, calls out to Ares in desperation. Ares, seeing a candidate to overthrow Olympus, accepts Kratos' offer of loyalty and kills the barbarians in exchange. He then gives Kratos the Blades of Chaos, symbolizing his servitude to the god of war. Under Ares' loyalty, Kratos slays many innocents, razes villages, and spreads chaos in the name of him. Under Ares' influence, Kratos slowly loses his humanity with every battle fought for the god. Soon, Kratos is tasked to raid a village of Athena's followers due to Ares' jealousy of Athena, whom their father Zeus favored. There, he encounters an oracle who warns Kratos of dark things awaiting him inside the city's temple. Kratos ignores this warning and enters the temple, blindly slaughtering those inside. However, afterwards, Kratos comes to realize that those inside the temple were none other than his beloved wife Lysandra and daughter Calliope. Ares reveals that he had transported them there secretly in order to sever Kratos' human ties and create the perfect warrior. Kratos leaves the bodies of his family inside the temple to burn, and as he exits, the oracle curses him, binding the ashes of his wife and child to Kratos' skin, forcing him to wear another reminder of his failures and turning him into the ghost of Sparta. Kratos then renounces his allegiance to Ares and breaks his oath, causing the Furies to hunt him down and torture him with endless illusions. Kratos then finds himself trapped in an illusion of his former home in Sparta. Orkos appears before him and helps him break the illusion using Lysandra's necklace and ring. Orkos then convinces Kratos to seek out Aletheia, the oracle at Delphi. He finds the oracle captured, but is unable to prevent her from being mortally wounded. Before her death, she informs Kratos that the only way he can be free of his oath to Ares would be to slay the oath's enforcers, the three Furies. Kratos returns to Orkos, who informs him of Ares' true intentions all along to use him to overthrow Zeus. With this knowledge, Kratos travels to Delos to slay the Furies. Upon his arrival, however, he is ambushed and captured by them, and they proceed to torture him in the prison of the damned. After 2 weeks of torture, one of the Furies leaves an opening for Kratos to exploit and escape his imprisonment. After various battles and illusions, Kratos is able to outsmart and outfight the Furies, slaying all three of them.
Okay, but
After
the
death
outfit
of
though.
the Furies, Kratos returns to his and outfight exploit and escape his imprisonment. After various battles and illusions, Kratos is able to outsmart and outfight the Furies, slaying all three of them. After the death of the Furies, Kratos returns to his home in Sparta, where he finds Orcos, who reveals to Kratos that while he had killed the Furies, they transferred Kratos' oath to him, keeping the bond with Ares intact. Orcos hands Kratos his blade and asks him for an honorable death in order to permanently end Ares' hold on them. Kratos complies, killing Orcos and burning his home with the former Oathkeeper's body still inside. No longer under servitude to Ares, Kratos dedicates his life to serving the gods of Olympus as their trusted warrior. After defeating an invading Persian army for the gods, Kratos appears before them to ask for his next task. Suddenly, however, he sees
thing he's got.
The sun fall from the sky, enveloping the world in darkness.
I like his new model
follows the
way
last trace
better.
of light he can see to the Temple of Helios. After speaking to Athena, Kratos concludes that Helios
But
has been
this one I feel like
captured,
it
allowing
fits.
the god of dreams Morpheus to entrance other gods into a deep sleep, allowing him to take control of Greece. Inside the temple, Ios, Helios' sister, tasks Kratos to awaken her brother's fire.
The concept of Kratos deciding to like shave off his goatee and go with full beard instead.
Deeds in order to find him. In return, she promises to relieve Kratos of his nightmares, which haunt him in the form of a melody his daughter used to play on her flute. He does this, and the steeds take him to Helios' location, the Underworld. There, he meets Charon, the ferryman on the river Styx, who ultimately denies Kratos passage, as it is not his time. Kratos engages him, but is knocked unconscious and thrown into Tartarus, the darkest depths of the underworld, where the Titans had been chained by Zeus. Upon waking, Kratos witnesses Atlas's chains broken and the Titan missing. Kratos fights his way through Tartarus, eventually climbing out to confront Charon once again. After defeating him, Kratos uses his ferry to follow Helios' light down the river Styx to a temple. There, Kratos sees his daughter upon the shore. He follows her inside, but instead finds Persephone, the queen of the underworld. Persephone reveals to Kratos that he can meet his daughter once again, and she is now residing in the Elysium Fields. Persephone tells Kratos that to see his daughter, he must make a sacrifice, to give up all of his weapons and powers given to him by the gods. Kratos does this, transferring his powers into the Forsaken Tree, and regains his humanity. He reunites with his daughter, but the reunion is interrupted by Persephone, who reveals her true intentions. She reveals that it was her who released Atlas, whom she tasked with destroying the pillar that holds the earth. She intends for this to kill everyone, including herself, to free her from her imprisonment by Hades as his wife. Kratos painfully makes the decision to give up his ability to see his daughter and regains his weapons from the tree. Doing this, he once again becomes the ghost of Sparta, and against his daughter's wishes, takes off to stop Persephone. Kratos finds the queen at the base of the pillar, and she carries him to the top. There, the two engage in a final battle. During this battle, Persephone attempts to confuse Kratos and convince him to return to Elysium to be with his daughter. Kratos resists this, however, and Persephone orders Atlas to take care of him. Atlas does not get this chance, however, as Kratos chains the Titan to the ceiling of the underworld and returns to Persephone, besting her in battle and killing her. Her body explodes, destroying the pillar and leaving Atlas as the only thing holding
your
the
daughter
world together.
quick time event.
Atlas, though defeated, taunts Kratos as he remains a slave to the gods. Kratos accepts this fate, as he can only hope that serving the gods will cause them to one day free him from his nightmares. Atlas then predicts to Kratos that they will meet again before Kratos leaves to return Helios to the sky. Weak, and now knowing that his sins will never allow him to see his daughter again, Kratos falls from the chariot, landing on a cliff overlooking the Aegean Sea. Sometime after waking, Kratos is sent into the sea to kill a Hydra and return peace to the waters. After doing so, he is approached by Athena, who asks Kratos to save her city, Athens, from her brother Ares, whose army is currently advancing. Kratos, seeing an opportunity to get revenge on Ares, agrees on the condition that the gods free him of his nightmares once and for all, as well as offer him a chance at redemption. Kratos enters Athens to find the town's oracle, who tells him that in order for a mortal to defeat a god, he must seek the power of Pandora's box, which is locked inside a temple constructed on the back of the Titan Kronos, who Zeus cursed to wander the desert of lost souls for eternity. Kratos makes his way to the temple, encountering a mysterious gravedigger on the way. Inside the temple, Kratos solves several puzzles in order to find Pandora's box. However, Ares senses this and throws a pillar from Athens, impaling Kratos and killing him. Ares then arrives and steals the box as Kratos dies and returns to the underworld. However, with help from the gravedigger, who refers to Kratos as my child, he is able to climb from Hades and return to Athens. There, he opens Pandora's box and gains the power to confront Ares. After a battle, Ares tortures Kratos by forcing him to relive his family's death at his hands. Kratos resists this, however, and Ares is forced to strip the blades of chaos from Kratos' arms and kills the illusions of his family in front of him. Freed from the illusion, Kratos finds a nearby sword being used as an ornamental bridge and uses it to kill the god of war. The gods praise Kratos for killing the rebelling Ares. Kratos then asks Athena to finally free him of his nightmares. Athena then finally reveals to Kratos that while she can forgive his sins, his nightmares will stay with him forever. Kratos, feeling abandoned by the gods, climbs back to the cliffs overlooking the Aegean Sea, and feeling death as his only escape, throws himself off. However, Athena stops him at the bottom, claiming that there is now an empty throne upon Olympus. Kratos then enters a portal and claims his throne as the new god of war.
Hey.
Still haunted by his memories, Kratos decides to explore his past against Athena's wishes. He makes his way to the Temple of Poseidon in Atlantis. Poseidon attempts to stop Kratos, but he defeats his defenses and reaches the city. There, Kratos finds, much to his surprise, his mother, Callisto, dying on the ground.
I was gonna
She
ask.
reveals to him that his father is the one who
Who's
brought
his
her
mama
there,
and
that his
papa?
brother Deimos is still alive, but does not have much time. Before dying, she tells Kratos to seek out his brother in Sparta. Kratos then departs Atlantis, but not before encountering the Titan Thera, whom he...
But Zeus is his dad, so Zeus was getting on. Right. Who's Callisto? Is she like lore important? Sorry. I only got so far in Greek mythology. She's the famous side piece. Okay, this is not the Zeus I saw in Hercules, the Disney movie.
He frees, destroying the city in a flood. Kratos returns to Sparta, but on his way encounters and kills Thanatos' daughter, Erinyes.
Whoa,
Upon his arrival
hello.
to the city, he is praised by its inhabitants, led by a young Spartan who gives Kratos his arms from when he was the commander of the Spartan army.
You know what? I think we need a good balance of like... Never mind.
Kratos goes to the Temple of Ares, and after encountering a spirit-like vision of his younger self, he learns that he must return to Atlantis to find Death's domain. Upon returning, however, Kratos is stopped by a statue of Poseidon, inhabited by the god, who warns him that he will pay for sinking
More
the kingdom of Atlantis.
boobies in newer
Kratos
games?
avoids the statue and makes his way through...
Not just that, but I feel like characters who, you know, some people like to dress that way and some people don't. And I think there's a world for both
the ruins
people.
of the city, eventually coming across the Gravedigger once again, who
Like,
cryptically warns Kratos
I
not
don't
to
know.
alien...
I guess it also comes from like me, like I'm not like some gooner freak that's gonna get a jar and a figure. But to me it's more like she looks so good. Like she looks so good. Like I love women in video games.
alienate the gods. Kratos then finds the gateway to Death's domain. Inside, Kratos finds and frees his brother, who becomes enraged at him for seemingly forgetting about
Show
him
us
for
your
all this
statue
time.
of Leon.
Thanatos
Ugh.
arrives and intervenes, capturing Deimos and bringing him to the same cliff Kratos
Like what I'm
attempted
trying to
kill
say
himself
is
from.
like I love both a girl who's, you know, doing backflips in a tank top and booty shorts and a girl who, you know, is like the complete opposite of that.
Kratos saves his brother and
I
the two
think
reconcile.
they both can
Kratos
exist
gives
in video
Deimos his
games.
arms, and the two fight Thanatos together. During the battle, Thanatos kills Deimos, and Kratos avenges his brother by finally killing the god of death. A broken Kratos then carries his brother up the mountain, where the Gravedigger has prepared a grave for him.
Works so hard not
Kratos
to say
ponders
Lara
what he has
Croft.
become.
I was thinking Lara Croft, but also Jill Valentine. She also wears a tank top and
The Gravedigger answers,
shorts,
Death,
I think, right?
the
Her
destroyer of
original
worlds. Athena appears before him and attempts to elevate him to a full god. Kratos stops her, however, and returns to Olympus,
But then
claiming
again,
that the
I'm
gods
sorry,
will
I
pay
keep
for
pausing
what
because
they
I don't want to miss. But then again, I know there's men who ruin everything.
have done to Kratos and his family. As he leaves, Athena mythically refers to him as brother. The Gravedigger then
Where's
buries
my
Callisto
thick
next to Deimos and
torch-tupper
proclaims upon a third grave that
protagonist?
now only one remains, as Kratos returns to his throne and plans his next move against the gods, leading his Spartan army to conquer Greece. After launching this attack, Athena pleads with Kratos to stop. He claims to owe her nothing and turns his back on her to assist his army in the town of Rhodes. There he spots an eagle, whom he believes to be Athena in disguise, whom robs him of his godly abilities, and instead infuses them into the Colossus of Rhodes, who comes to life and tries to kill Kratos. Zeus arrives and offers Kratos the Blade of Olympus, which he once used to win the great war between the gods and the Titans. Zeus urges Kratos to infuse the blades with his remaining godly powers, which renders him mortal once again, but allows him to destroy the Colossus from the inside. Upon doing this, however, Kratos is crushed by the Colossus' severed hand. Determining that he must retrieve the Blade of Olympus to get his immortality back, he slowly makes his way over to it, only to be stopped by Zeus, who reveals himself to be the eagle that stole Kratos' power, in an attempt to kill him to stop him from overthrowing Zeus as he did with Ares. Zeus then stabs Kratos, killing him. While he is being dragged into the underworld once more, the mother of the Titans, Gaia, saves him and reveals that Kronos, Zeus' father, ate all of his children in an attempt to stop the prophecy that he would die at the hands of one of his sons. Zeus' mother, however, hid him on an island that was actually Gaia. Gaia raised the boy, but he grew vengeful.
Zeus' mother? Okay, so Zeus' mother isn't the lady he saw. So, wait. Sorry. Go back.
father ate all of his children in an attempt to stop the prophecy that he would die at the hands of one of his sons. Zeus's mother, however,
Okay,
hit him
never
on
mind. I thought this was Kratos' mom. Sorry. Zeus' parents are Gaia and Kronos?
Island that was actually Gaia. Gaia raised the boy, but he grew vengeful and eventually sought to defeat the Titans, which he did by using the Blade of Olympus. Gaia offers to help Kratos exact revenge on the King of Olympus. Gaia gives Kratos the magical horse Pegasus, and he escapes the underworld to find the Sisters of Fate in order to change his past and kill Zeus.
Okay.
Kratos flies to the Island of Creation, and after besting several powerful foes, including a risen Ulrich, he comes across Icarus, whom he strips of his wings, plummeting below the earth and landing upon Atlas. Originally refusing to help Kratos, still holding begrudgement over his imprisonment at the Spartans' hands, Atlas is eventually persuaded to help him kill Zeus.
Sorry,
Atlas helps Kratos return to the surface, where he
please
awakens the
understand.
Phoenix and
You
flies
have
to
to
the
help
Temple
me
of the
to do
Fates
this.
to meet the sisters.
Type
There he
beat.
expresses his wishes, but the sisters deny him passage. Kratos then confronts
she
the
have a
youngest
boob
sister.
out?
There he expresses his wishes, but the sisters
Okay, that felt like a little okay, that's a little much. Like you covered one. Why does one gotta be out? You know what I mean?
sisters deny him passage. Kratos then confronts the youngest sisters, Lachesis and Atropos, who attempt to take him back to his battle with Ares and force him to die by the god's hand in the past. He avoids this effort and traps the sisters in a mirror, then destroying it to
give
seal
her
them
the other
away for
half
eternity.
of the sheet.
Kratos then makes his way to the eldest sister, Clotho, who operates the
Her
Loom of Fate.
favorite one
Kratos
stays
kills the final
out.
sister and takes control of the loom to change his fate. He turns the thread of fate back to his death at the hands of Zeus and saves his past self by
play these
reclaiming the Blade
games.
of Olympus before Zeus has a chance to. The two then engage in a battle until Zeus stuns Kratos with a lightning storm. Kratos plays possum and pins Zeus before driving the Blade of Olympus into the god's chest. Before he can kill him, however, Athena appears and intervenes to protect Olympus. Zeus attempts to escape, Kratos lunges at him with the blade, and Athena sacrifices herself by jumping in front of it, saving her father. Kratos asks Athena why she would do this, and she reveals that she did it to allow Zeus to stop the cycle of sons killing their fathers, finally revealing that Kratos is in fact a son of Zeus. Vowing to
GG,
destroy
he's
Olympus,
killed his
Kratos
sister.
returns to the loom and turns back time all the way to the Great War. He calls out to Gaia and they return to Kratos' time.
So Kratos was always half god then too, if he was born as Zeus' son. But he was born to a normie?
Where an injured Zeus is calling on his fellow gods to kill Kratos. The Titan army, led by Kratos, then storm Olympus with the intent to win the Great War once and for all. The Titans and gods wage a very intense and bloody battle as Poseidon begins to take on Gaia. Kratos draws him into Gaia's grasp and is able to weaken him, eventually knocking him onto a platform and beating him before gouging his eyes out and snapping his neck, killing him and
the
flooding
baby
the
daddy
entire
is
world.
crazy.
Kratos and the Titans then make it to the top of Olympus and confront Zeus, who, anticipating their arrival, hits them with a blast of lightning, damages Gaia, and knocks her and Kratos off the mountain. Attempting to hang on, Kratos is then betrayed by Gaia, who lets him fall as he is no longer a use to them now that they have reached Zeus's throne.
Right.
After falling once again to his death, Kratos makes his way through the river Styx.
Okay, pause. So why does Gaia want to go there? I thought she protected him. She's the reason that this,
lamenting that he was used as a pawn by both the gods and the Titans. He then reunites with a reformed Athena,
wants
who is
revenge
willing to
on the
help
gods.
Kratos from her new level of existence.
Her son's a
He
god.
then realizes the goal of his final quest, extinguishing the flame of Olympus in order to finally defeat Zeus. To do this, however, he must find Pandora, the child of Pandora's box's namesake. Kratos makes his way through Hades and eventually finds Hades' palace, and the dead body of Persephone. Hades arrives and the two battle before Kratos defeats the god, sealing his soul into his own weapons. Kratos then escapes Hades through a gate and encounters Helios, whose head Kratos proceeds to rip off. He then encounters Hermes, who he kills, and later his own half-brother Hercules, whom he also kills. Kratos meets with Aphrodite and her husband Hephaestus in order to find their
I know about that one. I don't know about that scene.
daughter Pandora.
Wait, so that just happens to happen in the middle of all this?
Hephaestus refuses to lead Kratos to her, however, and reveals that after Kratos opened Pandora's box, Zeus became overcome with fear and forced Hephaestus to reveal to the creation of the key of the box, which later took on a life of its own as a girl whom he named Pandora. Zeus then took Pandora and banished Hephaestus. Kratos urges Hephaestus, who tasks him with retrieving the Omphalos stone in order to make a weapon to allow Kratos to find Pandora. In his attempt to find the stone,
His
Kratos
blades
comes
look
across
different.
Kronos, who assumes he has tried to kill Gaia and attacks him. Kratos fights Kronos and eventually frees the temple from the Titan's body before he eats Kratos. Inside his stomach, Kratos retrieves the Omphalos Stone and cuts his way out and kills Kronos once and for all. Kratos confronts Hephaestus, who reveals that he was trying to send him on a suicide mission. Hephaestus attempts to feign innocence before trying to kill Kratos instead. Kratos shakes this off and kills him by impaling him on his own anvil before heading off to retrieve Pandora.
Yep.
Kratos' quest takes him to the Gardens of Olympus, where he finds Hera, the wife of Zeus, drunken and belligerent.
Yeah.
After making his way through the gardens, Hera confronts Kratos once again, insulting Pandora and causing Kratos to lash out and snap her neck, causing all plant life to die. Kratos makes it to the labyrinth and finds Daedalus, the labyrinth's architect.
No, the plants are dead.
Trapped inside, Daedalus claims that Zeus promised him that he would have his son Icarus back once he completed the labyrinth. Kratos reveals that Icarus was in fact dead before activating a trap and killing the architect. Inside the labyrinth, Kratos finds Pandora and takes her with him. In the flame of Olympus's chamber, Kratos raises the labyrinth to access Pandora's box. However, Kratos refuses to let Pandora sacrifice her life, as he does not want to cause her death as he did his own daughters. She chooses to embrace her fate, however, and breaks free, only to be stopped by Zeus. Zeus mocks Kratos for showing care for Pandora as if she was his own, and tosses her aside before engaging in battle with his son once again. During the battle, Pandora attempts to run into the flame in order to put it out before Kratos grabs her to stop her. Pandora pleads with Kratos to let her seal her fate, and Zeus provokes him by telling him not to fail Pandora like he did his own family. Kratos reluctantly lets her go, and the flame of Olympus is extinguished. In the wake, Kratos opens Pandora's box once again, only to find that it is now empty. Zeus mocks his son once again, and the two meet outside and gaze upon the destruction Kratos has caused. The two are interrupted by Gaia, however, and she tries to kill them both. The two then enter a wound in Gaia's chest and fight beside her heart, draining the life out of it. Kratos, powered by the heart of Gaia, then impales Zeus into it with the blade of Olympus, finally killing both Gaia and his father Zeus.
A 2-for-1.
Awakening upon a broken earth, Kratos finds Zeus's body and retrieves the blade. However, as he tries to leave, Zeus's spirit attacks Kratos and drains him of his anger and willpower, replacing it with fear and loss, the forces that plagued his father. Trapped in his psyche and once again being tortured by his memories, the spirit of Pandora appears and helps Kratos abolish these torments through hope.
Whoa.
Kratos returns to the physical world and forces Zeus's spirit back into his body. Kratos then charges him and beats him to death with his bare hands, finally killing him and destroying Olympus for good. Afterwards, Athena appears once more and congratulates Kratos, asking him to turn over the power he found inside Pandora's box so she could finally give it to mankind. Kratos laments that the world is destroyed, and anything she would have to give would be useless.
Who's gonna tell her that there's
More
nothing
so,
in
the
the
box
box?
was empty, and Kratos believed Pandora had died in vain, simply another casualty in his quest for vengeance. Athena reveals to Kratos that when the evils of the Titans were first sealed into the box, she placed the most powerful weapon in the world beside them to counteract them, the power of hope. Athena had initially believed that when Kratos opened the box for the first time, all of its evils had transferred unto him, and hope was lost, when in actuality the evils went to the gods on Olympus, and hope was buried deep in Kratos under his pains. Only upon forgiving himself was the power able to release inside of him. Kratos, realizing he has nothing left to live for, impales himself with the blade of Olympus, freeing the power of hope into the mortal world. Athena is angered by this and tells Kratos that she is disappointed, to which he responds with a final laugh before she removes the blade, leaving him to die. Sometime later, we see the mural where Kratos' body once was, now abandoned, with nothing but a trail of blood leading to the great sea that now enveloped the world. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching what has become the biggest What You Need.
So, hope that was that. Cinema. I haven't seen that term Kermit Sewer Slide in so long. Oh my gosh. We had a cliffhanger of Kratos going into sea for like 9 years. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But wow. Wow. When is Kratos cosplay? What are we at? We're at 750 currently. I'll do 800? It's 760. Or, I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with the numbers, to be honest. 7:51. Oh, my mouse is lagging.
All right, guys. For
767. Mario Kratos at 800 subs, and there's a 35% discount on all subs today. Oh my god, it's practically begging for a Kratos cosplay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? This guy is awesome. Yeah, I was wondering what he was gonna eat. Silver with the 5 gifted, thank you so much.
For the next 3 days, everything that we are eating is coming from Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna try to get at least 3 things per day. I am in San Diego, so all the food is gonna be San Diego food. I'm also gonna try to interview the Facebook Marketplace sellers to see what they like about Facebook Marketplace. Right now, it's 9:30.
There's a lot of options to buy food in America, including kilogram $55. And here's where the sales tactic is revealed, because she said she can only cook a minimum of 2 kilogram for $110.
And I'm a little nervous because they also asked if I was Turkish. Because my last name's Turk. Oh, is that them?
Oh, yes. I thought it would stall out a little longer.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't know about that door.
Yeah, I need a bald cap, a muscle suit, yellow contacts, stat!
Awesome. Thank you.
You better not postpone this. I mean, unless I want all the stuff to do it.
And just like that, I'm home to try the first 2 items, starting with the deep fried Oreo balls. But before we try it, now's a good time to tell you that whichever food item impresses me the most, I will declare the winner of this here envelope, which contains an undisclosed amount of money. So as we go along, take your guesses who you think it'll be. Okay, these are pretty good. I fear that they may have been in the plastic container too long because they're not really crunchy. It almost
Which Kratos should I do though? New Kratos or old Kratos?
A little bit of a stale taste. But could the $110 Snickers cake impress me?
It's the most expensive cake other than our wedding cake.
I know. Whoa. Look at that.
That looks good to eat, but it doesn't like look good. No, it looks appealing. Not the inside.
There's layers to this. Like a cake. Cake has layers. Cakes have layers.
Shrek reference.
Do the one Tyler 1 did? I think I've seen this. Oh.
Don't laugh at my cosplay. Listen.
But I don't have the muscles.
So this is actually
really hard. Kratos.
Yeah. Listen, let me explain. This is actually really hard to do. Oh. How do I look, guys?
Oof.
What do you guys think? Good? Yay? Nay?
Have you guys ever seen the thing of...
What do you guys think?
They say this muscle, when guys have like this muscle super like worked out, it looks like they're wearing a bodysuit. Like it looks like this is actually their shoulders, and then this is the bodysuit shoulders.
Good? Yay? Nay?
Have you guys ever seen that?
I didn't do my back or my legs, but oh, I forgot I'm not wearing anything under this. But yeah, so I'm just stuck with this. The paint, could have been a little bit better. Could have been a little bit better. The eyes. What do you think about the face? Oh, also, look at my head, guys.
He's bald. Whoa, that's a big head. A tiny man wearing a suit. Yeah. But potatoes are so good. I don't know about the cheese part, but oh my god, I had potatoes last night, you guys. Okay. What the hell? How did you make that into an emote already? The wasp. The wasp. Riding, riding, riding around. Not even 5 minutes after showing. Forced me to eat oatmeal before school, and guess what happened? I puked it right up. And now I eat oatmeal all the time. Like, come on. I can understand not wanting to return to ham and eggs after something like that. I for sure didn't want to eat oatmeal for many years, but it didn't lead me down a rabbit hole of only wanting to eat one thing. Right? Where I would get like, I would have a sandwich a day. I love sandwiches. Okay. I love sandwiches, you guys. I love sandwiches so much. And it was like, I need to have one sandwich every day. Like, I need a sandwich. And I'd be like, kind of like upset if I didn't get to eat a sandwich that day. I like my routine. But, I don't know, man. This seems like a little too much.
The green vegetable.
Starting off way too strong. Brussels sprouts I like them. But I can understand why someone wouldn't. Get her on like a green pepper or something, you know? It's more water than it is hard because I'm not her. But in my mind, it's like, just try something else. You know? But maybe it's like an easier said than done type of thing. But it's like, if you're scared of your health deteriorating, then put down the cup. Eating disorder. It was a different type of eating disorder though, where like when she was very picky. Like when she would try something new, she would. Well, this video sucked. Didn't even just give us a conclusion to this. Does anybody update us? I thought this was gonna be like beginning, middle, and end type of thing, but nope. War stream. No, I opened up my YouTube and I just clicked on what I saw. Damn it.
Thank you.
Wow, look at that chair over there.
I don't think Susan
Juan Manuel Niño?
She just have a long list because her
That's the
walls
last
are
name?
very high. But I chose Miguel because he has a lot of qualities on Susan's list. Miguel is wealthy.
Hola
attractive,
chicos, hola.
educated,
I assume these shows are fake.
well-traveled, Little Ted.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Miguel.
It's gotta be the most awkward thing ever.
Susan.
Blind dates.
Okay.
Oh.
My first impression of Miguel is he's super handsome. Out of the gate, he's so handsome. That's a good sign.
Did one in college, it was fun? Really?
How's Colombia treat you so far?
So far, so
Colombia!
So what do you do for a living?
I work for a hedge fund.
Wow. Banker or whatever?
No. I manage the executives within the engineering department.
I went for the engineering, but I'm a capital guy. You know, I like money.
I get it.
You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I went for the engineering before the pandemic in Spain.
I'm an engineer,
many things in
but I'm a
common.
capital guy. I don't know what that means.
This city is the fashion capital of South America.
I didn't see said fashion. However, what I did see...
You like watches? I mean, this one, for example, the precision of watches, they come from the movement, yeah?
Right, right.
Yeah.
I'm a huge watch fan. But
Actually,
I'm
before
into,
the pandemic, I bought.
This is like that one iCarly episode where Carly is, I think it's Carly, right? She's with that, she goes to prom with that one dude who does not stop talking.
They tripled the price.
Interesting. Every time I try and say something, it's this.
You know something, Susan? I mean, with the politics that were in the 50s, you know, when with the whole thing, when the space program started.
How does that have to do with the space program?
Hold on.
Miguel is so arrogant, and he is boring and never once asks me about me. This is bad. I have to get out of here.
¿Desean algo para ordenar? ¿Tienen dudas con el menú?
I just feel like having little munchy things.
Okay, si quieres de ceviche salmón con camarones para ella. Y
he's ordering for her.
Más adelante.
Oof. Oof. Listen, this is something you don't do unless you're asked to do. But ouch. And for her, she'll have the salad.
Más adelante.
Perfect.
Will you excuse me?
That's
I'm just gonna
rough.
go like to the ladies real quick. Thank you.
How's the date going?
He's very dry, opinionated. It's not a love connection.
It's been great. She's a cutie. We have a lot of things to talk about. I didn't
You have a lot of things to talk about, Miguel.
It's like a show off or whatever. I just wanted to let her talk, and we can keep.
Maybe he's nervous.
Having a great
but
time.
you know, still the ordering for her
I
though
didn't
was a
really
little.
even want food. I was just kind of hoping we could just have like some ceviche and call it a day.
Well, good for you. That's what he ordered.
The steak. Why
Oh.
did you do that?
For himself.
Appetizers are fine because you can get out. You snacky snack and leave. Steak stuck.
She's steak
Sorry
stuff.
about the time.
Oh, GG.
But even though I feel entirely steak stuck, I believe in committing to
Wow,
this process.
that looks
I'm gonna
good.
finish the date, be a lady.
I'm really hungry.
Go home.
El stick New York.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Con mucho gusto. Ensalada.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I love that. They served the salad in a bowl. I love bowls. I love bowls. If I could eat everything I ate in a bowl, I totally would.
Okay, let's try the food here.
Sometimes they serve the salad like next to everything. I hate that.
I had a relationship when that was my high school sweetheart because it was the sister of one of my friends from high school.
Is it gonna rain?
I thought that was me. Whoa.
Maybe.
Mars big in the bowl community.
I think they can
Love
close the
bowls.
rooftop.
Maybe they should because it's starting to get
let's
big.
ask the guy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come down. Well, this is fun.
Wow, it's raining on their parade.
Match my cue. And I take my drink. It is never a good sign when you run and your date doesn't go with you. We have to scatter to get out of the rain. And I think, this is perfect. But they closed the roof. No! And they dried off our table.
What about the chairs though?
But I think I'm just gonna wrap this up.
You seem kind of
We
smart.
got rained out.
Wow. It's not supposed to be common at this time of the year.
Yeah, our dinner is wiped out.
I remember
And
the
my
rains
pants are
in
wet
Colombia.
from
They were
sitting
there was
down.
something serious when it would
Oh, you
rain.
don't want to have a dessert or something? No?
No. It's been a long day too.
Yeah, you're tired. Okay.
Well,
Are you guys
thank
gonna
you
eat the rest
so
of that
much
or what?
for tonight, and I appreciate you making all the effort
The pleasure's mine.
and just spending some time getting
looking
to know
forward
you. I
to
really
go
appreciate
out
it.
with you again.
I don't feel like it's a love connection.
I don't know. It's really hard to tell if he's just
Yeah.
like
Thank you
nervous
so much.
or
Nice to meet you.
what.
Every relationship starts like as a friendship, you know? I mean, for two strangers
like a very
from
nervous
different
dude.
parts of the world. I didn't feel that she hated me. I wouldn't think this was her like putting like the normal barrier any woman
I
would
wonder
would
how
say,
much
like,
of
I
this
felt that she
editing
should
versus
date me
reality.
again.
That's a
Why-
good
why
point. But
not?
let's
I mean,
enjoy it as it is, guys. Come on, turn off your brain and just enjoy.
Oh, Mother of God. I think Miguel was good on paper, but he's a dick. This guy is a dick. I really need to talk to Juan. I came all this way to Colombia to work with him and find a partner, and I feel
I wish I
really
could go to
deflated
Colombia.
and derailed. If
For
this
the
is
food.
indicative of the way things are going, we need to make some changes.
You know what I would love to go and visit in Colombia?
Jeez Louise.
Crepes and waffles. Why can't you?
Bueno, nothing
Just
bueno.
because I don't want to go right now, but I want to eventually. Oh, damn it. No, I wanted to know this. Damn. I was really like involved in that one. Oof. That was awesome.
Do you always call your clients
Oh
difficult?
my god! I heard about this guy. Oof. In the heat
Looking
of a
into
moment.
Kevin's eyes, I'm getting lost in them. I'm forgetting everything that I need to ask him. It's just like
Damn,
touching
okay.
him, being in his presence. Everything is just like a dream come true. And I think Kevin talking to his mom definitely shows that he's very much into me. And I love that.
Ew. No, thank you. No.
That is so funny. Oh, Lord help me. I'm over here kissing this man. I have no idea what his future goals are. It makes me very nervous.
Wait, what?
But it's been so long since
This
I've
is the problem.
had
Like, we don't know the context of these people's relationship. Like, this is their first date.
sex
I'm assuming
that
it is.
honestly, this kiss feels like I'm having like an eruption right now, a sexual eruption. It's nuts. It's been a long time, girl. It's like I'm knocking the dust off.
You know what? You're gonna have me kind of used to drinking Guinness. You're nearly going toe-to-toe with me now. Like
I know. Look at
Is
that.
he Irish?
Even Stevens. Matching up. Okay. Okay. Not only are we matched up, the beer is too.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're really fun, really warm. You walk into a room and it's like everyone else is.
That's good.
Yeah. My date with Amber, it's been great so far.
So,
We're laughing, chatting, joking.
what's gonna
I did
happen?
get my first kiss. Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, it just felt nice. Felt like the right time. And
Ever?
yeah, hopefully there's many more to come. Well, I have a weird question. Say, for example, you're 45 years old. Yeah. How do you see yourself?
Oh. When I'm 45. When I'm 45 now, I
That's
think
10 years
like 10
away.
years on.
She needs to chill. Someone needs to like spray bottle. Spray. Calm down. Oh my god, you guys see her?
45
Look at
now,
her.
I think
10
it's
years
like 10
away.
years on. I haven't thought about it, to be honest. Just imagine like 10 years is a long time.
That is a
already.
long time. But think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how fast from 25 to 35 happened.
Yeah, flew in.
If that's
Yeah.
an understatement.
Like in 10 years, what do you think? Where do you see yourself, or what do you see yourself? Where?
In 10 years, at 48, definitely married with children.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, I'm sure it'll
That's-
all work out for you.
Well, you know, is this our first date? I can't really tell. I'm assuming so. So I guess like talking about kids is a little rough on a first date. But then again, is it though? Because if someone wants kids and one person doesn't, goodbye. It does depend how old you are too, I guess. Yeah, they're in their 30s, so maybe it's not too weird. In their late 30s. You're right. You're right. So the fact that he said, well, I hope that works out for you. Oh, okay.
I got absolutely no clarity about his finances, his future, his plans.
I feel like you could just ask,
I'm kind
though,
of hesitant to
too.
push the subject about his future goals.
I don't know, is
Only
that
because I just
crazy?
don't want to kill the mood. I just want to live in the moment.
You're out
with
here
him.
talking about kids, might as well just already
But do you
ask.
want to finish our beers
So
and
what
get
does your
out
bank
of here?
account
Maybe
look
go
like?
get a little snacky snack?
Yeah, sounds good.
After these, I'm gonna need a snack.
Yeah, I think so. No, you had a lot more than me. So it's not. It wasn't. You started from a lot more. Mine was only a little bit. So
Aw, man.
Ay, ay, ay.
we'll do a proper competition.
Bro, come on.
This isn't good. This one is better. No. I only had like that much.
The night is still young.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take me back to the hotel?
Oh. Girl, no. Mission not complete.
Kevin has been so amazing to me. He is kind and patient.
Well, I guess, you know,
loving.
just
But for
escorting
me,
her.
I want a guy that actually is a dreamer, a mover, and a shaker. Just Jesus, take the wheel.
Damn. That, yeah, no, that guy is, ugh. He like smelling his own parts. Huh? What? Yeah. I don't remember everything about that dude from what I saw in the video, but it was, Thanks for the gifted sub to Bub. Thank you. Oh, alright, I'll be right back, guys, real quick. I have to pee. Be right back. Below. I want my Below. What's up, guys? Got more water. Cold water. I hate lukewarm or like room temperature water. Look what Esme sent. Esme. Is it the 24-hour? We already discussed 24 hours just not happening. It ain't happening. Not at least right now, anyways. Maybe in the future. I'm not like completely shut off to the idea of it. It's just more of a like, not right now. It's 10 degrees Celsius water, my beloved. How does 1,000 subs feel? I feel better than all of you. Do you owe a lot of promised dreams to people? It's just a lot of stream ideas that just never came. I don't know about the James Bond one though, because oh my god, I forgot they released a new James Bond game. I was gonna say because the game's so old, I don't know if I could play double GoldenEye. I think is the one. Will there be a League stream? I don't think so. Emulators? Yeah, but look how bad the game looks now. Oh, what am I typing to? Oh, my keyboard shut off. League was never promised? Wait a minute. I think it was. Wait. Is it GoldenEye? Or which one was it? I think it was this one. If I remember correctly, it has to be one of these two in the beginning. That was loud. Oh, iconic. Iconic song. Oh my god. I don't know if it was this one. It's not how bad the game looks if it was good. Yeah. Jumpers?
Don't move!
I remember you could play with multiple people. I don't think it was this one though. Whoa! Where are we? Yeah. I kind of get why parents are sometimes like, that game is too violent for you to play. It's Jesus. But no blood back in the day. At least in this game. God of War was doing a whole lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was happening. Duality of games.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Please cut this lock. Thank you.
I don't know if it was this one. This is Night Fire. I don't remember what it was. Who knows the name? It was a James Bond game. It was for the PS2. I think it was the PS2 at least, or it could have been the PS3. No, it was definitely PS2. And you could play it with multiple people. I remember my cousin would make me play with him, and then it would turn split screen. And I would play the girl, and he would play the boy. James Bond. Is it GoldenEye, though? This is GoldenEye Rogue Agent. James Bond. Nightfire. This one! Yes! I remember the loading screen! Yes, yes, yes! Yes! This one. Yes, yes, and multiple people could play! Oh my god, this was so much fun. Bond. James Bond. Yeah! I remember I would play as one of the girls. I don't remember this map. I remember we always played an indoor map. Ooh, like this one. I remember when you died and the blood would slowly drop down from the screen. Wow. This is... Ooh! Honestly, not horrible game graphics, but I remember as a kid, this looked like super, like, high quality. Congrats, you hit 1K. Thank you, thank you. Actually, thank you to all the gifters. Thank you to you guys. But I remember as a kid, I felt like I could see the characters' faces in great detail. I wonder, was there an online mode for this game? I don't know, because then I wonder if we ever had to do that. If my cousin ever made me play. It was really fun. I remember PS2 didn't have online. Okay, so then it was definitely, you only would play against bots or... That's what's confusing though, because it was multiplayer. So... Could you only play split screen with people if they were like with you? I don't remember. I remember it was just me and my cousin though. Maybe I had a PC version? Maybe, I don't know. I just remember I had a lot of fun playing this game. It was one of my favorite games to play on his PS2. Stream schedule? No. That doesn't count. What are you talking about? Again, people discrediting my consistency. In NA, PS2 launched online, so you could have played this online. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I'm not sure. Wow. James Bond 007. No. Nightfire. No! Nostalgia. Da-da, dum, da-da, dum. What's this? This is 2 hour this. Oh my god. Was it
A section
good?
of this video is sponsored by GamerSupps, but which section exactly is a closely guarded MI6
Gamer
secret. This
Soups.
message will now self-destruct. When I was a kid, I loved two things: video games and James Bond. I thought he was the
James
coolest
Bond?
guy ever. 007, the English super spy, licensed to kill, protecting Queen and country from whichever vaguely Eastern European
Bond.
billionaire happened
James
to have a
Bond.
stock of nukes this week. I can
Where have I
vividly
heard
remember
that?
having two James Bond films on VHS tapes, which for you Zoomers in the audience were like Betamax tapes, but worked better. The films were GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, featuring objectively the best
Who was
Bond,
the
Pierce
actor
Brosnan. I watched
for-
those tapes until
Oh, he
they
just said the
wore
name.
out, and then I said to my mum, "Mother, that is what I want to do with my life when I grow
You've been
up."
playing
And
games
she
for a
looked back
long
at me
time.
beaming with
I
pride
have.
and asked, "You want to be a super
I kind of grew up in a
secret agent?"
gaming
And
video
I
game
replied,
family
"No, Mum,
though.
I want to be
Like
Pierce
almost
Brosnan."
everyone in my family played video games.
Now you can't DMCA. And that has never changed. I
need to get a
still
suit like
want
this
to be
guy.
Pierce Brosnan. In fact, to be honest, wanting to play James Bond was the entire reason I got into acting in the first place.
Spanish
but
stream
then I
when?
discovered there's an old Hollywood
No
curse
sé.
where if you say you want to play James Bond, you almost never do. So after many years, I've accepted my true place in the acting world, which is to be the guy who turns up when you order
Sí
Henry
se
Cavill
puede.
from Wish. But one day, many
Where's that from?
years ago,
I
after
heard that in a
me
commercial
was
actually
worn
recently
out
for a
from running around the
FIFA
playground shouting,
commercial.
"Shut the door, Alec, there's a draft," or pretending to throw Jonathan Price into
When
the newspaper
Colombia
press,
wins the World
I went
Cup,
over to a
I
mate's
actually
house,
hope Colombia
and he
wins
had
against
GoldenEye
Portugal, but
on the N64.
we'll see.
And that was the first time my two loves, video games and James Bond, collided. I don't need to tell you how influential GoldenEye for the N64 was. It's still considered one of the most important
my God,
video
the
games ever,
graphics.
one of the most important
Oh
speedrunning
my
games
God.
ever. It is the counterpoint example
funny.
everyone points to when someone says all video games based on films are bad. So I would never say a
Would be
bad
cinema
thing
watch
about
party
GoldenEye
tomorrow
because I'm
for
scared
it?
of Carl Jobs finding out all of my bouncer speedruns were faked, but there are other
I
James
don't know.
Bond games. Actually,
How many
quite
people here
good
care about
James
that?
Bond games. GoldenEye wasn't the first that was shaken not stirred back in 1982, then a few more including Live and Let Die.
Dude,
the
dude, I
computer
get it,
game
I
in
get it. There was a lot of
1988,
them.
and James Bond
But
with
let's
the
talk about the
formula
game
slightly
that we're
hit
talking
me
about.
to everything which made Bond Bond. But am I being blinded by some sweet Q-made nostalgia goggles with little cameras and missiles in them? Or was Nightfire actually decent? To find out, I've gone back and
It
finished the
was!
game,
It was
saved
so
the day,
much
got the girl,
fun!
found the Bond moves, and yes, of course, I
Oh.
replayed the ski hut multiplayer level with the bots and the little helicopters, all to answer the simple question: 007 Nightfire, was it actually any good? As usual, a massive
Of
thank
course
you to
it
all
was.
the supporters on Patreon
I mean, it was
and
the only
Twitch who
James
keep
Bond
the
game
channel
I ever
alive.
played.
More information on how you can join this list of
I had a lot of fun
exceptional
playing
agents
it,
at the end
especially
of the
for
video.
someone who
For
never
now,
played a
pay
shooting game
attention,
before.
007. We're about to begin. And begin the game does immediately, because after booting it up, you're thrown
I
straight
think,
into
actually,
the
now that I'm
action
thinking
of a
about it,
shooting
Nightfire was my first ever video game with guns.
tutorial. Bond is hanging out of a helicopter, flying low over the streets of Paris on New Year's Eve, watching a high-speed car chase as some bad guys in black sedans chase down our fellow agent, French intelligence agent Dominique, driving a red sports car. Classic over-the-top Bond. The start is, however, mechanically quite
There's a group of fake
jarring
Colombians
because
over here
I
cheering
remember
for
playing this as
Portugal,
a kid, and it was the first game I'd
'cause
ever
they
played
want,
where you're thrown straight
Ronaldo
into
to catch
gameplay
up.
instead of having a main menu first. Quick note about
lol,
this
who cares?
playthrough. The game released on PC, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox, and for this video I'll be playing the PlayStation 2 version because amazingly the console versions are actually better received than the PC version because they contain entire levels that are missing from the PC release. So the intro helicopter level, you've got extremely limited controls over the aim of the gun. You can sway slightly, but it will automatically snap your aim back to where it needs to be and then just prompt you when to pull the trigger. You'll shoot out a tire and the enemy car explodes and rolls over. It's less of a tutorial and more of an
Never seen this,
interactive
you're not a real
cutscene.
gamer.
Little narrative background as the game
What
doesn't
is
make
it?
this clear. We are working with Dominique to recover something as provided. Laws include pause menu can give you hints on what you're meant to be doing. Now, with
I remember
short run,
this.
if you forget
I
your
remember I thought the
objective,
girl was so
pause menu
cool.
can give
As a kid, I was like, whoa.
you hints on what you're meant to
Whoa.
be doing. Now, with short levels, you can complete them very quickly. But where's the replayability? Well, that comes...
The legendary 112, what's this? Says I have to verify my age. What is that?
in the scoring system and the...
What is it? I don't get it. Because I can't watch it. Oh my god.
You get things you did and also then just correct a couple things along the way. I'm glad that we did this mock date with Harold because he clearly needed it. I want Harold to understand that
Cucumber!
Like,
oh, I love cucumber salads. Oh, I had one before stream. I think I said it already, but ooh, so yummy.
a guy to take the initiative in the relationship. And so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna tell him as it is on things that he can improve because I want him to have the confidence when he goes out on dates. What are some things that you noticed that was a positive? So let's start with that.
This is really good.
You like that?
Yeah, I really like
And
this.
that's yours?
Yeah.
Do you think he gave it to you too soon?
Yeah. After we have conversed for a while and then you give it, that would be even better. Yeah.
Okay.
So hold back.
Yes. So go with a bit of small talk first.
I wish you could watch
Comment
Love
about
on
what
the
you see
Spectrum. I know,
around
right?
you. Say something that is easy. The other thing, conversation can be improved. We wanted you to take the lead on the date. So asking her questions, that's a good thing. But
Singapore looks
don't be
really
afraid to
nice.
delve into
Has anyone
into
ever gone to
topics
Singapore?
instead of just skip ahead to the next thing that you're wanting to talk about.
Love to see more on a
Good.
first
Yes?
date
Yes.
would be funny.
I understand.
Where did you
Why would that be
feel
funny?
like you struggled?
I guess I was a little stiff.
Yes.
I just need to relax.
Why would that be funny?
Your
I have my
posture has
suspenders
been the
on and my
same
smile big.
Since you first sat down. You've been doing this. I want you to be relaxed in your body language and sit back. Can you try that? Yes. It makes you look stronger and confident.
So
and the
you-
girl will be observing you,
so
so
do
do that.
you-
Thank you. I
So do
wasn't
you play
aware of
League?
that.
I only go on dates in the Rift with my duo, okay?
The mock date doesn't really give me that much fear because it's a low-risk environment. But my first date, it's very stressful. All I can do now is really soak up Dolly's advice.
High
But
standards.
there's
yes.
a lot on my plate, and if I don't do it right,
You
I
like so
failed miserably on my
so
first
you
date.
ever heard of friendship is magic?
You're doing all these things to improve yourself, and we're helping you along this way.
It's getting a bit warm.
This is his
I'm
first
okay.
ever date.
I breathe into my nose. I'm good. The sinuses evaporate the moisture and it cools the blood a little
What's
bit.
her name?
The
Z
sinuses evaporate the...
Huey Cheesy?
Moisture and it cools the blood a
I
little
don't
bit.
know how to
Helps
say
you
that
stay cool.
properly.
Okay.
But I have a big nose, so it's easy for me. I know Dolly is the love expert, and I'm very hopeful and trusting that Dolly chose
He's from
my match
Texas.
for the right reasons.
Hi guys, welcome to Sega House.
Hello.
Her last name is
Do you have any
Potatoes.
Yes, I can make you anything.
Wait, call
I'm
back.
very happy to move on to the next portion of this date, so we can have a better conversation and focus on each other rather than the painting.
Is there a reason why you get a mocktail instead?
I don't like to drink. I don't want to like it too much.
Oh, okay.
Other
I'm
family-
stereotyping when I think that Americans like to drink, right?
Every time I have one, I like it more and more, and it's expensive. And
No.
I might have a half
I
a
don't
cup
think it's a
at New Year's.
stereotype. I think a lot of Americans do like to drink. Although, I don't know. I don't know, like, it's like...
So how do you celebrate New Year back home?
I watch the countdown. I usually try to hang out with friends, and
It's like, okay.
unfortunately, I've never had a girlfriend to celebrate New Year's with. Countdown and kiss. And... I'm not sure how the date is going with Cheesy. The conversation is stop
Cheesy.
and go. I ask, she answers. There's not a lot of connection. We're not smiling, we're not laughing, we're like acquaintances.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Maybe there's something more I can do to build a connection with Cheesy, because I want to go deeper.
It's like saying,
I think
it's
soulmates
Irish
are
people like to drink,
grown,
right?
not found.
Or is it Not Irish.
I'm interested to talk more
No, it is
about your
Irish.
past relationships.
I think I didn't get into a serious relationship thus far. I kind of attracted the guys who are a little bit more passive.
Oh.
I prefer like a direct kind of interaction, like you just tell me what you want.
You need more direct? I can be more direct.
No, Harold.
Hey, I'd like to hold your hand.
Not like that.
Maybe?
Okay. Sorry, my hands are getting all sweaty.
Okay.
Oof. Not that type of
Harold
direct.
is really a very kind and gentle guy, but when he asked to hold my hands, Harold was really clammy, so I was like, oh, not a nice feeling, yeah. The spark with Harold just isn't there.
I'll get this. It's nice, though. We have the ability to talk.
Yeah. I had a long day, so this is a little bit late for me already.
No worries.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready to go if you're ready to go.
Honestly, for him, that was a win. I fear direct Harold. I know, they need to lock up direct
felt
Harold.
like she was opening the door when she was
Please.
telling me how direct she likes it. But when I
Not like
reached out to her
that,
hand,
dude.
it felt like she wasn't feeling the passion. And I guess I didn't have what she needed.
Thanks for the wonderful night today.
You're welcome.
Yes.
This date felt more like going with a friend. No sparks, no passion. I want someone that's like really interested in me. I don't want to compare her to Michaela, but what I want is it to be just totally infatuated. My time here is short, and
Who's
I do kind of
Michaela?
worry I won't find the same thing.
This is the second time he's brought up Michaela. No! And we still don't get a freaking answer. Harold, match me abroad. Let's... Oh my god. So I guess it didn't work because he goes to Prague. Okay.
My distinction of like and love is how I feel when I'm.
Oh my god, first comment. I was shocked to see at the end of the show she dumped him as soon as he returned home. It was the damn kiss.
With
You
the
should
person.
not have done that,
And
bro.
How I naturally want to act with the person.
Okay.
And that's why I feel like I want to have a relationship with you.
They look like they were like, you know, cute together, and then he did that. And then I was just like, ugh. Okay, so then he goes to Prague. No, I don't think so. This
is my quaint
this
little
is-
antique classic Los Alamos
He needs to be
apartment.
on Love on the Spectrum. I think he needs to work on, before any of that, he needs to work on his forwardness before any of that.
I have several desks because I am an eternal student. I love to learn. Let's come over here to my art desk for display. This one is Prismacolor, and it's one of my finer
Whoa.
pieces.
That's pretty cool.
Up until 6 months ago, I was living in San Antonio, Texas with my parents, and I was trying to make my living as an artist. When I was growing up, I had these large catfish. In my youth, I would sit in the back of the classroom, I would quietly draw, or in the lectures, I would stare out the window. They didn't have Spectrum back then, they just knew something was wrong. Here's a larger abstract work. It started off rough, but I'm tightening it up, putting into smaller details here. I was diagnosed at age 8, I believe, with ADD without hyperactivity. I am autistic, but
Someone special in his life needs to intervene and destroy all his suspenders.
I manage it better now. A self-portrait, so I keep humble. I decided to make a career change in 2019 because it was very hard to date as an artist, especially a starving artist. And now I'm a radiation protection tech, so I keep people safe from unexpected doses of radiation and contamination.
And you know what?
These are my rock collection.
He does not
If I ask a
mess
pretty
around
woman
with his
to
job.
come see my rock collection, it's
Look, he has a
come see
rock
this.
collection.
Now that I have assets and have a 401k that's actually filling out nicely, I'm ready to move on to the next stage of my life. And I'm hoping to find my better half.
You think he would like My Little Pony?
As possible.
He would love Mod
I don't
Pie.
talk to her anymore. I talked to her for a really long time. Haven't talked to her in 6 months. My dating experience.
You bet you
is
think he has some
quite
uranium
painful
somewhere?
over the last
Oh
5
my
years.
god. I
She
remember I
speaks
read
3
this
languages.
story about this girl who had a roommate who was secretly collecting uranium. And she found out because someone gifted her like one of those like radiation checkers or something, and she remembered it started going off like crazy. And she was like, "What? Why is this happening?" And she found out that that guy was collecting stuff
Languages.
with
So my culture has been
radiation
very
on it.
difficult to deal with.
And it was an insane
American
amount
women,
of
they're
radiation.
Playing games and they're not serious.
Like scary amount.
I've had a hard time trying to relate to other people when they don't say exactly what they want. So I've really had my heart set on Eastern European women. I've read that they're very blunt and honest,
It's
and I
in
really
safekeep?
appreciate that.
Yeah, he just
Very
had it out in his
straightforward.
like desk and room
I think
area.
the Czech women are very strong, beautiful, dominant women. I feel that I'd make a good partner for them because I'm more of the passive type.
Dominant women.
Another reason I chose Prague might be because I love tall, sexy blondes.
And we know how that ends. It does not end good. They're not a match at all. Why?
Today, I'm heading out to my first date with Michaela. On paper, Michaela sounds like she could be the one for me. She enjoys sci-fi. We have the same love for the same things, and I think we'll be a good match. I was feeling really burnt after my date with Teresa, but now with these new clothes, I feel more confident.
No.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go without the suspenders this time.
That's a good idea.
I feel nervous. Fashion is one of my blind spots. But with Katerina and Petro, I have their expertise and their wisdom with me as I go forward. At the end of the day, I want to attract someone who likes me for me.
That's fair too. You know?
I'm very excited to see what
But you
Michaela
have to
has
find
planned
that
for today.
person, and you
Katerina
have to
told me
accept that
to
not
meet at this
everyone
address
is
and
gonna
we'd be
like
going
you
on a
for
tour
you.
of some sort. But other than that, I have no idea what's in store for me. Hello. Live long and prosper.
Oh, this is her.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Harold.
Hello. I'm Isha. Nice to
Oh,
meet
she's
you.
tall. He likes that.
And what's your name?
I'm Harold.
Hello, Harold.
I'm blanking. I had your name down and just... Oh, no. So much pressure. When I see Michaela for the first time, my heart races.
But this is Michaela. This is the girl he keeps referencing.
I
Yes.
look into her
Okay.
eyes and her big smile. I look down, I see a pair of long legs coming out of a beautiful dress. She's beautiful and just takes my breath away. I have some gifts for you.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh, it's nice. Thank you so much.
Yes, I made this one myself.
Okay. You are pain?
Oh, I drew an orchid for you.
Really nice. Thank you. Thank you.
welcome,
It's
you're welcome.
nice.
I like the beat.
Czech man never give me these gifts like Harold. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel a little nervous, but after this, it was great.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Oh, this is the old factory for dirt water on clear water.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? Yes.
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 Water treatment.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's old. Very old. It's not work now.
Oh, how cool! I love old technology.
I like to learn new things. So this is a great place for me. Call
His
me
voice sounds
like
so
a
familiar.
nerd.
Does anybody else feel
You
that way?
can go.
I feel like I've heard it in like a video
me get the
game or
door for you.
something.
Thank you so much.
This wastewater treatment plant is right up my alley, where I can talk about technology and things. Oh,
His
wow.
voice, Harold.
But I see this fantastic tall building, and I turn my eyes back to Michaela, because that's what I'd rather look at. I can feel the history.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I would like to welcome you here to the old wastewater treatment plant in Prague 6 Bubenec. Let's enjoy the tour.
I want this to work, but I know better. Me
Of
too.
water treating here. Device in the middle is a centrifugal pump and suction piping. It transported the sedimented material from where it was purified. I think we can continue.
Okay.
Do you find this interesting?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
Oh, I was going to tell you, all this technology reminds me of my line of work. I'm in radiation protection. I'm not going to be able to. Yes. I work in nuclear power plants, so I deal with large pumps and, oh, wow, lots of pipes.
Yes.
Our biggest treasures, which
Okay.
are the steam engines from 1903.
Amazing.
Oh, wow, amazing.
Yes. It might make a huge sound, no?
I believe so, yes. It goes chug, chug, chug.
Ah. Harold, he's so kind, and he has nice smile, and he's so clever. I think intelligent men are sexy.
Oh.
I think Harold is not like normal sexy, but he has something really nice inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see this giant wheel here? This is what I was
Wait.
talking about down there. This is so large that modern technology really can't make those anymore. All the factories in America that could make things like that don't exist anymore.
Big, big.
Yes, very big.
Yes.
Being on the spectrum has affected my dating life. I can miss cues sometimes, but I feel at ease with Michaela. It is an enormous breath of fresh air to be recognized as normal and just try and be myself. So they would adjust the pressure to adjust the speed.
Okay.
Oh, don't.
No. It's not work now, no.
Love comes unexpectedly sometimes, even in a sewer.
Okay,
Given the right
poetic.
conditions.
Wait. He needs someone to match his freak. Oh my god, he asked Michaela to be his... Okay, wow, this is...
I like how easygoing you are, but my time here is almost up, and I have an important question. I'd like for you to be my girlfriend.
Oh my God. I can't be your girlfriend now. For me, it's too quick.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see, but it's too much quick for me. Yes. So sorry.
Ultimately, I decided not to propose to Michaela because I didn't want to just pop the question, will you marry me? I want to test the waters a little bit.
What?
I want to...
Would it be too fast if he was a Chad? Yeah.
ask her to be my girlfriend and then
Yeah.
kind of just go on from there. But I'm shocked that she said no. And I feel I've read her wrong.
You
I
have...
need to meet the man much more than 1 week.
It complicates things, but it's okay.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you that you understand me.
Yes.
Harold, I like him. I like to spend time with him, but I felt a little scary. But we will enjoy
our time.
Asking her to marry you the second date based.
that I can see you. That
Don't
you just
do
come to me.
that. Ew.
The girlfriend decline was kind of hard to take.
Oh my god.
I think the language difference between the two of us plays a serious factor in her not understanding where I'm coming from. She can understand that I like her, but she doesn't understand that I'm already in love with her.
Oh no. No, no, no. Listen, I understand he's autistic, but she doesn't want to be like looking like it was gonna work out for them. I don't know, guys. That was gross. Anyways, I'm gonna go, you guys. We hit 1,000 subs! Oh my god! 1,000 subs! It's crazy. Thank you to everyone who helped get to the sub goal. I appreciate it a lot. I will I'll try to plan out everything, because it's obviously gonna need to like get stuff and then have to arrive, so have to plan it out. But stream tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know. God of War Ragnarok Monday, yes. Monday we start God of War Ragnarok, which I'm pretty nervous about actually, because I hope I like it. You guys say it's better. A little bit? I don't know. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next stream. Goodbye. Don't be a herald. See ya.